Good morning, sunshines. Good morning, good morning, good morning. John Carroll's gonna get my video canceled because he's playing music in the side round. Side round, sideline, side background. Guys, I don't know. I know you're looking behind me like, what's happening? There's brick, but then there's also like Santa Clauses. Is that what's like going on? It is. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning, sunshine. As you guys jump on, say good morning, sunshine, or hashtag GMS. Share with me something you are grateful for. My YouTube. So we've been doing YouTube for a week now instead of Facebook Live. And you guys are starting to kind of get a theme of how this all works. So you want to make sure that you're commenting, interacting, and participating to get the most out of your experience and your takeaway from these conversations. So I encourage you to do that, even if it's a rewatch later on. There's my little boy. It's totally fine. What is he doing? No worries. And I am grateful, you guys, so grateful this morning for ibuprofen and Tylenol. That's been controlling my little guy's fever. Got it. Which is amazing and beautiful. And I love him so much. Good morning. Grateful for waking up energized. Yay. Look it. Allison, you're on top of it. I love it. Good morning. Grateful for a beautiful sunrise. Monica, I missed the sunrise today. So if you had a gorgeous picture, make sure you say that. Thank you guys for being here. Excited. If you want to know when we go live, then just go ahead and subscribe to this and you should get a notification. But it's 8 a.m. Monday through Friday in general, unless I do a repost. But there you guys go. Okay, so next thing that we do is we talk about one of our pieces of our savers. Today, we're going to focus on our visualization. You guys, are you getting a regular visualization experience? Meaning, are you taking the time to see what you want to become? Because if you're not, whatever you're stuck in, wherever your life currently is going to keep showing up. So I encourage you to create some sort of space in your life for visualization, even if it's just a few minutes right when you wake up in the morning. And you might have to really train your mind to do this at first. If you currently visualize, please share with us over in the chat bar, right? Or down in the chat bar. So we know some techniques you use. If you have favorite apps, if you use a vision book, a vision board, like there's different mind movies, things like that. Let me know for the visioning. Okay. So greatest like before stamp for this video is me doing this, right? Which I don't know if it showed up for you guys all, but I want you to know that comes from a space of love and it's going to connect today's conversation. We were chatting about this a couple days ago. I want to know on here, good morning, sunshine. Oh, look at it. I like how it did like right in big red blocks, Dawn. That's super cool. I want to know from you guys, who was around and doing life before we had cell phones and text messages? Like who had a cell phone before you used text messages, right? Or just who didn't have cell phones at all? And we were having this conversation. I love you, buddy. Have a good day. See you later. We were having this conversation about how in the car, how things have started to progress and change, where there's this expectation that you are instantaneously available. Instantaneously available. Anybody else notice this? Like somebody sends you a text message, and you don't message them back for 15 minutes and they send you another text message. Hey, yo, are you there? Did you get my message? Right? Or they send you a Facebook message and they're like, okay, I can see she read it. Like she left me on read or whatever, right? She didn't instantly take the time to write me back. And we were kind of just chatting about the progress like of time. Look at my little boy. He's climbing stools over there. He's so cute. We're decorating for Christmas. Don't mind all the Tupperwares, you guys. Where we didn't have to be so instantaneously available. And now it's like there's this expectation from people that no matter what, no matter when they shoot you a message, you should be on top of it writing it back, right? And maybe there is a real expectation for some people out there, because I know some of you, there is, right? Or maybe you're putting that expectation on yourself because you expect, oh, you big boy, because you expect others to do it. So if you expect them to do it, then you have to be instantaneously available, right? And this whole idea yesterday when we were talking about routine and we were talking about self-care, you want to have King down? Guys, we got to get to BB down. Come here, baby, you come down now. You did okay. Here, come over here and do good morning sunshine. Want to come do it with me? Come here. I will put this over here. Guys, we'll have the baby do Good Morning Sunshine with us. Oh, this will be so cool, right? Here we go. Okay. This whole idea of self-care and routine that we were talking about yesterday, if you guys remember, we talked about scheduling time for yourself, right? And having that downtime. But because of this whole obsession with instantaneous availability, it makes people feel a certain way about being connected to and connected with. And the whole piece of it, and I'm curious, I really do want to know what you guys feel about this. If you feel like it's a problem or not, do you instantly respond to people? Here's this. Do you instantly respond to people? Do you expect people to instant respond to you? Have you been programmed or channeled to make it feel like that's what you're supposed to do and that's what they're supposed to do? Because my thought, what I feel is like it's becoming more and more of a thing where that's what people want. They want that instant in everything, right? They want this instantaneous reaction and availability. Good morning, Sunshine Brittany. How are you? Look at, we're all figuring this out more and more. You guys are amazing, right? They want the instantaneous connection. And I have a different thought. This is where this comes down to. I have a different thought, right? So I think about when I go over to my mom, I'm gonna use her in this example. I go over to my mom's house and she wants us to be present. And I totally agree, right? And not like when I go over there to work, but like when I go, everything, right? Monica, they want it on everything. I go over there and we're going to do a puzzle, or we're going to play cards, or we're going to hang out. We're going to be with each other. We're going to be present in the moment. And we're like, remove the phones and put them over somewhere else, right? Essentially, we put ourselves on do not disturb. And sometimes when that doesn't happen immediately, what happens is my mom would get upset. You guys, can you just be present? Can you just put your phones away? Can you just remove, like, can you just be here for a few moments? Do you guys ever get this? Right? Like, please just put it away. Like, just be around. Okay? Totally get it. Yes. I'm like, yes, I agree. But then the next day, I don't answer my text message immediately. Hey, I'm going to the store. Do you need anything? Hey, whatever. And I have my phone on do not disturb in a different setting. And it's like, why aren't you answering me? I messaged you how many times, right? And by the way, this doesn't happen with my mom anymore because we communicate about it so much, but it used to, and it still does with a lot of other people in my life. They want me to be present when I'm there, but then they want me to answer instantly when I'm not there. AKA, they want to be able to have all of your attention no matter what. Whether you're in the room with them or you're not in the room with them, they expect you to always be on point with them. And I disagree. Here's the point of the conversation. You guys, I disagree. I don't feel like this is good for us. I don't feel like being instantaneous available to everyone is a good thing, because if you are, you will never be present in your moments, in the minutes. You will never be present in the experience you're currently having because you're consistently checking your Apple Watch. It bugs the shit out of me. That's great. If you want an Apple Watch or you want your smartwatch or whatever, because you want to like track your calories, or you want to see what's going on, or you want to like see the time or the weather, but if you're doing this every time, like I'm talking to you right now, let's say Brittany and I are face to face, right? And I'm like, yeah, what's going on? And she's like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. And like, she's completely distracted because somebody just said, hey, did you happen to catch that last episode of whatever, right? And that pulled away from our conversation and our situation. My belief is we need more do not disturb in our lives. And I want to teach you guys about setting some boundaries in your life and how do not disturb can positively affect you. Okay. Now, on a technical basis, what am I talking about? On your phone, you have this little button. I have a little moon right here, and I push it, and it's on do not disturb on right now. There's do not disturb, sleep, driving, personal, work. I don't know if you guys know that there's different things for the focus on the day. Mine's on do not disturb 98% of the day. 98% of the day. And there used to be people that would get frustrated in my life. There's still a couple where they would be like, you never answer, you never pick up, you never whatever. But guess what? My phone never rings. My phone never dings. And I check in during certain times of the day. Impressive. Get me a cup. Go get me that one. Don't take me it. It's a big boy. Go get it. Go get it for mom. Right? Where I choose when I respond to people so I can be present in whatever I'm doing. And by that, you guys, oh, do you poop so big? Did you poop? What? That's gross. He just had yogurt, you guys, so he also smells and has yogurt face. Here, I'm going to give you this book where I get to be present in whatever I'm doing. So what's happened with me in that is that when I'm working, I get to be present in my work. I choose what I'm working on. If I'm writing, right, working on my book, then I'm in there and I'm writing, and I'm not going to be distracted by the next ding, ping, Telegram, Facebook Messenger, YouTube notification. It's okay. I got you, big boy. Right? I'm not going to be affected by any of that because I'm on do not disturb. So F off, right? So back off. Here you go. This is for you. That's for you, big boy. And when I'm with my family or with my kids, I'm on do not disturb. Now that doesn't mean that I don't ever check my things. I come back just like I'm old school, you guys. I used to live in a time, this is right, date myself, where we had answering machines. My phone stuck right there on the cord. I was on a cord, right? And once a day, we would come in and we would check our machine and we would call people back probably within a day. Those were the good old days, you guys, when it's like people had to have patience and they had to wait, right, to be communicated back with. And guess what else happened during those times? You got to be present. You got to be involved in what was going around you, right? You got to be in the moment, whether that was work or passion or pursuit, right? Or relaxation or meditation or workout. You got to be where you were. And I feel like so many people, I wanted to do this talk today because I know somebody's going to watch this and you're the hater. You're the hater when somebody doesn't respond to you right away. So a couple just tips for you if that's your situation. Number one, people have other things going on, and that's a good thing. If somebody is instantaneously available all the time, they either have nothing going on, right? Like they're not pursuing anything, they don't have anything that they're diving into, which shows a lack of passion in moving forward, or they're not present in what they have going on. So they're missing one of those, right? They're missing pursuit, they're missing passion, or they're missing presence if they're instantaneously available. So think about that the next time you write somebody a message and they don't write you back for 24 hours. And instead of we're going to go back to our 4 agreements here. Instead of taking things personally and wondering, are they upset at me? I wonder what I did. Oh my gosh, maybe they thought, maybe. And you write all these stories, which aren't true, right? Literally, they're just having dinner with their family, or they're enjoying time in the sun today, or they're working on their book, or they're diving into their business they're growing, right? They're doing something for themselves and for their growth. So if you're in that standpoint, right, where you're wondering, don't take things personally. The next thing is, and it's the same sort of deal, don't make assumptions about what they have going on. Practice your 4 agreements, all right? And that way, you start to develop patience in all sorts of areas of your life. Now, that's in responding. Also, I want you to think about, that's in you, expecting responses. I want you to think about how you respond and your availability. And I would really encourage you guys all to practice D&D every once in a while. Practice do not disturb in your life. Literally find some focus time, and today decide, I'm going to go put my phone in my room for 2 hours and I'm going to check into me for a couple hours. My work, my passion, my excitement, my rest, my meditation, my workout, my conversation, my relationships. I'm going to be in my life instead of being ready to answer whatever BS is going to come up on my phone. And here's the last piece of this, you guys. You're like, but what if something goes wrong? What if somebody needs me? What if an accident happens? If you live your life literally waiting for shit to go wrong, for accidents to occur, that is a sad state of affairs. That is no way to live. That shows signs of anxiety and worry and fear, and living from those negative spaces will bring negative into your life. Do not do that, right? If something happens, because yes, shit happens sometimes, right? You're going to find out. People are going to find a way to get a hold of you. They absolutely will find a way to get a hold of you. They'll call enough people. They'll show up to your home. You will be informed, right, on some level if that occurs. So today's lesson and wrap up. Turn on your do not disturb. Turn it on. Turn it on start with an hour, right? Work your way up to 2 hours and maybe eventually you'll be at 6 hours. And when you do that, schedule, just like we talked about yesterday, schedule times for you to go through and dive into your messages and respond to people. I'm not saying I don't respond to people. I'm not saying I don't love people. I'm not saying I don't care about you and your messages, because I 100% do. But I take time during certain times of the day, whether that's between 7 and 8, I'm going to respond to all the people right now. 4 and 5, I'm going to respond to all the people right now. So first of all, turn on your do not disturb. And second of all, stop fearing when other people aren't writing back that it's for a certain reason. Don't take it personally. Don't make assumptions. And don't be frustrated or aggravated with them that they're out living their own life. Instead, maybe go live your own life. All right. So if you're committed today, if you're committed today, I would love for you to committing to DND for at least a few minutes. Whatever that is, maybe please longer than a few minutes. Try 1 hour. Try 1 hour of DND, do not disturb. You guys, that's it. If you are committed, say I am committed. I'd love to hear about your experiences. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe below to get your notifications and comment, and then go ahead and click the like button. Love you guys so much, and I hope you have a beautiful day. Light and love from my poop smelling home to yours. It's Callie. Bye, guys. Oh, it smells